Are we back? Did we actually run the ad? I think we did. I watched the thing, and it seems like it's the Super Beast Terrafright. I can't even tell what the fuck you're shooting at in that video.
It's like, it looks like
It said Xenomorphs, which I'm pretty sure is copyrighted.
it looked like what was it? The Cloverfield, where it was just like a giant hamster. Spoilers.
Yeah, that is true. It is a giant hamster in the end, isn't it? So what mode did you... I didn't like Fusion. I thought Fusion was ass.
Because I didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I didn't like... Swap was okay, but...
Swap was
I'm awful
okay.
at Tetris.
Party was kind of fun. Big Bang, I felt like was...
Big Bang, like, you have to be smart if you're gonna do Puyo.
I feel like you have such an advantage with Tetris, because there's only like 4 different ones.
Yeah, somebody said no ads.
Fusion takes at least 2 hours to understand.
Oh, cool, well...
See, like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know. And I was thinking about it when, like...
Come closer to my...
Oh, sorry.
You're good. They probably just can't hear you all the way back there. No ad? How do I feel about Africa by Toto? It's alright. I really don't get why it's that level. It's not a bad song by any stretch of the imagination. That's my hot take. Also, Kirby's just okay. Someone asked me on Tumblr.
Oh, Kirby creeps me out. I hate Kirby.
So maybe Versus or Party?
Yeah.
Party seemed like good trolley. But you were saying words, and then I interrupted you because I'm an ass.
About Kirby, or what?
Something else before Kirby.
Yeah, so I think I'm probably the only person on the planet who thinks Kirby is creepy. Like, I don't know, just eats everything and then, like, lives in its skin. Oh, yeah, this one was fun.
Yeah, I like this mode. Even though, like, I felt like I was losing the entire time. There's nowhere to put this. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
But I was thinking about, like, why people are so good at this.
Yeah? There's a lot of
There's a lot of reasons, but I don't know. Like, so I think part of it is, like, at least in my household, like, when I grew up, we weren't allowed to have video games for the longest time. Like, for the longest fucking time, we weren't allowed to have any video games whatsoever. And then that changed when, it changed a couple of times. So, we got my cousin's, like, hand-me-down Sega, for instance. And around the same time, we got a GameCube, like, as a Christmas gift from an aunt who wasn't aware that we weren't supposed to have game consoles. It was weird. It was a weird situation. My parents are fucking weirdos. Anyways, so the only game we had for the longest time for the GameCube, which was our newest system, so we're obsessed with it, was Mario Kart. And so that was like the only fucking game we had for like years. So anybody who came over to play with us did not want to play with us because we were competitive as fuck, but we were also really good because it was our only game.
Right, it was the only game you could play. So you're saying...
So it could be kind of like that too. where it's like the only game that they had.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, you don't lose life because it just starts over.
Gotcha.
So like, we're still really good at that game. Like,
you're still really good at Double Dash.
Yeah.
It's Double Dash, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh fuck, you wrecked me.
Yeah. So it could be kind of like that. Also, there's just some games that are. Hold on.
You lose a lot of points, but you don't die. Oh, I was probably doing pretty good up until I died.
Yeah.
You've turned into Rev Radio. Well, I mean, like, honestly, like...
Rev Radio.
That's sort of just streaming in general.
Oh.
Like, when the game's not doing any of the work, you gotta be.
Right. Well, anyways, so... yeah. So we were just really good at that for, like, ever. I don't know. And then we also got, like, a Sega system from my cousin. Like, we got his old Genesis. So...
Oh!
What? Oh, no! Okay,
This
well,
is the...
Cool, great! Oh my god, so sorry.
I won really hard last round.
Son of a bitch, you did not! You got your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked.
I don't know. Let's ask chat. How did it go?
Well, it went so well that you have to sleep on the couch. Oh, God. Yeah. So, cool. Cool. But yeah, so anyways, we had a Sega Genesis growing up. I think they still, like, my family still has it. And we were really fucking good at Sega, too. But yeah, it was kind of a weird thing that my parents were, like, super against. But they were kind of weird in some ways. Like, we weren't allowed to watch Pokemon, which was fucking weird to me. My dad was really against it because he thought it was, like, promoting animal violence.
I mean, it kind of is.
Like, yeah, but it's also, like, fictional creatures in a fictional universe.
Like, I'm not gonna go start dogfighting, but I like Pokemon well enough.
Oh, well, that can help.
Did I actually give you a nice thing?
Kinda.
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a fun sound.
Yep, that's me mashing the button until it lets me do it. Because it'll let you after a bit, so I just, like, let it go slowly down.
I don't know. But also it could just be like, that's just the game that they really fucking enjoy. Like...
I mean, like, I know with, like... I've heard about people who do esports and the stuff that, like, they go through. And it's like, they put in 8 hours a day on whatever their game is.
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, streamers that don't do variety streaming, which is, like, not something I watch, but, like, you know, I'll pop in and watch, like, the streamer Trump, not the President Trump, play Hearthstone or whatever, and watch his vids. Less so now that I've stopped playing Hearthstone, which, thank God, Slay the Spire has come out. But, like, that's all he does. That's all he streams, really.
Yeah, but there's something interesting just watching somebody who's good at something. There's
Yeah.
something, like, really just... I don't know.
You either have to be good at a game, or you have to be interesting. Preferably both, but, you know, people are forgiving if you're one or the other. I think the best people at AGDQ are the ones that are, like, super interesting as well. Like, they can tell jokes, and they know the game. Ah, I felt like that was close,
It was
please.
close. It was close.
Gotta say, the Satan is the marketing feature. I mean, Satan is a marketing feature.
Yeah, I mean, like... But the
Huh?
weird thing is that... So my parents were really against us having a game console, but they allowed us to have Game Boys. So, like... And the only game I had for Game Boy was Pokemon, ironically. So, what the fuck? Also, I was that asshole kid that took the batteries out of everything.
Well, everyone did that. That's how you play video games.
Man.
Like,
but
if you want to,
so bad. It was so bad. Like, none of the clocks in our house ever fucking worked.
just because you needed to get the batteries for the Game Boy.
I was that kid.
Same.
And then I'd steal them from my siblings, and then that's when it got bad. But yeah, so.
So, do I get the characters for beating the game, like, or just them?
What the hell?
I remember playing Dungeons and Dragons in a church once. Did I tell you about that? It's like a somewhat conservative church, and like we had like the orange box or the red box, depending on what version it was. It was 3rd edition, but it's like the really dumbed down version, so you get into D&D.
Oh, so it's like baby's first D&D.
Sorta. It has all the rules, and like it already has the like scenarios set up, so someone just sorta And so we had that set up, and like we were like all talking about characters and stuff, and then like he comes into this tiny ass room, we're all set up, and we got like the figures out and stuff, and he's just like, and then immediately walks out of the room. It was really funny. It was good. You guys didn't see the look I gave, but it was
a smug.
It was like a like what the fuck.
Like,
heard about a really like hardcore Christian version of D&D. Like you play as like the apostles, and those are your class types.
Would it be called like Mission Impossible? You walked into that, and that was genius. That was genius.
Oh, I hate that.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, like, it was weird, but like growing up, like. What? Ah, they got it. See, they love it. Love it.
Chat's mad.
Oh, no, you're not. You're just mad you didn't say it first. So, the other thing that's kind of weird about video games is, like, my parents kind of did, like, video game shaming, where, like...
What?
Video game... I don't know if it's a thing, but I feel like it's a thing, where basically, like... Well, you're a girl, so you can't play video games.
Oh.
Or, like, really, you're gonna play video games right now? So, I didn't really play a lot of games, and most of the games I played were just, like... Tetris, or... Not Tetris, because I fucking suck at that, apparently.
But, like, you know, Tetris-like games.
Tetris-like games.
The girly games.
Yeah, but... I don't know. So, there's... So, I still kind of feel guilty when I play video games to a point, so,
right.
like...
And you're marrying someone who plays video games literally all of the time.
Yeah, so...
Like, all of the time.
Oh, Columns! You don't know what Columns is? Oh, okay, so... For Sega, we had
do you want to like do the single player and we can like trade off and talk to chat so we were actually like interactive with them? Okay.
And playing.
Yeah.
So Columns is a game that it was for Sega. So we had a Sega Genesis and we had the 2nd edition. And one of the game cartridges that you could get is probably.
We have plot.
Oh shit! Hold on, plot. Let's start genocide.
What? What?
Because I don't have friends.
I would love to see that happening. Oh, it happened off screen. Is that how you pronounce that?
Carby?
What?
Wait, who the?
What the fuck is happening?
Carbuncle.
Carbuncle?
Carbuncle! Puyo?
Why is that your
Wait,
first
how
guess?
Do you know that?
Why was that your first guess, and why was that right? What is
also
that even?
Carbuncle.
What the fuck? Why was that right?
Shut up, Carbuncle.
This must be a plot thing.
Oh, okay.
Do you think the Puyo Puyo team is made of fucking money where they can't afford... They should be made out of money.
That's not such a bad thing. I mean, it brought us to your world. Yeah, this is the best part about having Puyo battles. I can't argue with that. Well, let's pop. We've been reunited, so hold on a second.
Also, someone said that sometimes in the single player it crashes. I hope it doesn't crash my computer. If it does,
Ooh, fuck.
that'll have happened. In Robotnik, Mean Bean Machine, Carbuncle has become Has-Been.
Ha! Has been.
That's a good name.
How can it be scary? Good point. Good
How
point.
could it be scary if we're all together? Good point.
Good point. Hell?
What the Stop saying things!
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening? Why is
Use
this?
your secure spirit speedrun thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, what was that?
New... Oh, that was hard.
Wow, look at all the shit you unlocked because you did a thing. Okay.
Okay, anyway. Duel in the next dimension. Oh. Okay, so... I don't care about the plot.
Okay, so you're who?
I'm the left person, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
cool. I'm
Kick
playing...
her ass!
I will.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, so Columns is a game that basically it's kind of sort of like Tetris, except for you only have like 3 colors, and then you match them up. You don't like fill it in, you match up the colors.
And you go up and down, like you can't
Yeah,
turn
you
them
go
sideways.
Yeah, you only go up and down, but you can do like diagonal matches, and you can do horizontal and vertical matches. So I was really good at that. It goes slow and then it speeds up gradually. It's also on that what was that thing you bought? The Sega-esque thing?
Oh, the bootleg Sega thing I bought that I still need to like stream stuff.
It's not a bootleg Sega thing.
It's official Sega product, but it's jank.
Tetris!
Tetris! Yeah, she let me have that, because she's doing fucking nothing to stop me, because she's a scrub enemy.
Okay, well. But Columns is a lot of fun. We played it on there as well. But yeah, like one of the best Sega Genesis games that you can get is a cartridge, and it's a 6-pack. So it has like Sonic, and it had Columns, it had Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
What was that other one with the Vikings and shit?
Oh, Golden Axe?
Golden Axe, it had Golden Axe.
It's apparently kind of rare. We picked it up at a place in town.
Yeah, it's hard to find because it's really good, because you can play all those games.
And they're all good?
Yeah, they're all good games. And it's set up kind of like an arcade. So they're like ported from arcade. So yeah. Yeah, she's about to lose anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like, we play a bunch of games on that micro console.
Yeah, it's kind of like jank, but I love it.
Yeah,
it's
Streets of Rage
probably
is
like the
fucking
best
hilarious.
60. I forget how much I spent. It was like
50 or
60.
60
Yeah,
bucks.
something like that. Probably the best $60 I've spent in a while.
Well, I mean, because we can play cartridge games.
Yeah, there's a couple that don't work, and like
The 6-pack, unfortunately.
the 6-pack doesn't, which is unfortunate. So I'll actually have to buy a real
I think
one.
that's the
but-
only one that doesn't.
that coffee game that I got for free.
Yeah, but that's a newer one.
Yeah, I forgot
So-
what that was called, but someone at whatchamacallit, TMG, they were demoing a game like right across from us.
Yeah, and they gave us a copy. But it's actually kind of fun. I forget what that company is called, but there's a company that makes games for like they make cartridges for like Sega consoles or the Genesis. So,
My name is Ringo, and I've been taught Puyos to make them
So those brown things are Puyos.
oh, so he only plays Tetris.
Right.
sometimes when we pop them, it sends us all sort of anyhow. I'm sorry for barging in like this. Wasn't on purpose, but
I don't understand what the plot is.
Okay.
I mean, we skipped like 2 cutscenes and suddenly we're in space.
It's strange. Now that we've battled, I feel like I can trust you.
What?
Now that I've beaten you into submission, I can trust you.
I was there's a chance they
I also don't understand why she's the main character, but I played as the other guy.
I have no idea. That's fucking weird, man.
might be just panic.
Roger. Let's go search the SS.
Thanks, T.
Okay.
Yeah. Tetris versus Puyo.
Oh,
Tetris
I guess
versus
it's this
Japan.
act. Okay, that's fine. I get to... This is how you make friends in Japan. You're your own enemy. So I guess she is the main character, but we're learning about the main character. Okay, this is just... Okay, I got it. Anyway, what were we talking about before we got interrupted by plot?
Good question. Don't remember. What are you supposed to be doing?
I'm clearing lines. I'm just doing... I'm being boss.
Tetris!
Tetris!
Yeah, so...
I don't like that move, but I can't think of anything else to do there.
Oh!
So I guess he's a space dude.
You need to do 3 more lines.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. One more?
Never back down.
Oh, I'm supposed to do this fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was trying to get points.
No, you're supposed to do it fast, and you're supposed to, like, to pass, you do, like, 3 lines, so...
Oh. And if I do it... And how long do I have? Clear 10 lines within 2 minutes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but, like, you get a certain number of stars based off of... Okay, if you can do it in a minute, you'll get 3 stars.
Gotcha. I can do that.
Can you?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, he says he can do it. Can he do it?
I can do it. It's like... Shouldn't be bad. Eh. Oh, I hate this.
7 more to go.
I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're going with it. There we go.
Tetris! Alright, 3 more. Yeah, so...
Anyway.
Anyways, sorry, I'm getting, like, mesmerized by it. One more! Oh, shoot,
That
you
was
did it!
pretty close.
Did you do it?
I think. It was like under 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Cool. Okay, so... These are all just Tetris-y.
Yeah.
Last time I'll ask. It's a simple question. Who are you? What is a Puyo? Are you here alone? Where are your friends?
Do you have friends?
And why are you here? And also, are you aware that you're kind of a huge weirdo?
Wow, shut up, ass.
Everything was fine. And then I just got pushed away while popping Puyo. By the way, I
Every Tetris speech has a corresponding letter. So, like, the square block one is O. And then there's L and T and
S.
S and Z. What's the backwards L?
Good.
J, probably?
first, now, you're just blabbering nonsense. I'm so mad I want to smack you with a tetrapod.
I hope we find Ringo.
Oh, so
Oh, and they're fucking named after him.
One of your friends?
Yeah, but okay, so
She can be a hint and hit.
okay, so the little circle dude, his name is Ansakumaru.
That's S.
Right?
Yeah,
She's one of my
that's
And that's why her name is S. Ah.
It's
The thing is, no, I can't.
Wow.
Hey, S,
T, finally!
what is it?
It is the captain's sworn to me, and that means we need to
why are the captain's like 5 years old?
I don't know. They're in space. It's
Space
anime.
babies.
S, did it ever cross your I can't be everywhere!
Well, then you're useless!
Did you just say?
Oh my!
You're empty, right? Please, try and come.
So you
Wait, why? Calm down. Okay, well then I'll calm down by kicking your ass. Like, wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Calm down. No, I'm gonna kick your ass.
So if I do it in 2 minutes, then I win more. I get. Okay, gotcha.
That's true. Also, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could beat her. She's like slow as shit. She's barely gotten 2 down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not good at this game, but I'm better than the computer at this point. Eh.
I like that you can slide it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of at a weird point where we can answer questions, I guess.
I mean, we can kind of just talk about whatever. I'm dead from work.
I know, but I don't know what.
Work was really boring today. Like,
Yeah.
no one came in. And so
Well-
there was nothing to talk about.
Yeah, so I don't
Like,
know.
no one acted like a crazy person like usual. Like, that's usually how I get away with, like, not having anything to talk about. I just bring up work and something weird someone did.
Well,
Like, no good prank calls. Was that within 2 minutes? No.
Never back down.
No sevens?
Oh.
No, no one did the 7 shit.
buh,
Buh.
buh.
Buh. Someone said cherry today.
Cherry?
Yeah, like I sold him a PS3 controller and he was like, that's cherry. I'm like, what?
What?
You've calmed down a bit.
I'm just gonna skip the plot because it's
Yeah.
getting in the way of us actually, like,
Talking.
yeah.
Trying to think if I
This
did-
one's a point. Do I have Battletoads? No. Oh, so points I want to do as many, like, lines at a time as possible. This is not like a time thing as much as it is. Okay, gotcha. We should probably go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, log off stream, because I'm not here anymore.
Yeah. Well, the plot is,
There we go.
children in space.
Children in Space does seem to be the plot right now.
Space children.
Space children. Wow, I fucked myself.
Yeah, you kind of did.
It's not too bad, but it's still not good. I didn't plan ahead, because I'm actually not looking ahead. I'm just sort of...
Yeah, see, this is exactly how I play Tetris. I'm like, wait!
I'm gonna lose.
Never back down.
Did I actually do it, or was that...
Yeah.
That was...
And you got 3 stars. Damn, dude.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
I don't either. I was just doing things. I think you need to have X number of points by
Yeah.
a certain point in the thing. So this one's I. Because the I piece. Oh. That
Also,
is...
This music is awful.
It is.
Why is the dog like a crybaby?
It's like something out of The Shining. Like, they're just twins yelling at him.
Play with us, doggy.
I think this is literally a Shining reference.
Thanks, yeah. Well, that's right, Elle. Hey, Demon Place is really hot and
Wait,
certainly didn't melt him with live fire.
there's a J and there's an L piece. So which
Yeah.
part of that? What? I'm so confused.
So he's the I piece, L, and then J.
Got it.
They're all Tetris pieces.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't care.
Those children are fucking obnoxious.
They are. And the music is bad. Please don't play the music again.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The honk noise, the clown honk, really is what lets you know you're about to play some quality gaming.
Yeah. I still think we should play Mean Bean Machine. Just
I
like
still,
straight up.
yeah, I kind of agree.
Cause like that game is fucking.
That
it's got
has such
good
a
music.
rockin' soundtrack.
It's got really good music.
It's one of my favorite things about it. Like, I've heard that song, like, I don't know how many times, but I'm
But
still like,
it's-
yeah!
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this garbage? I was thinking that it would, like, trade off between modes and you could take over on the Puyo ones, because I think it's
Yeah,
just
I
clear
don't
at this point that...
understand.
I think I have to play all the way through with this character, and then
it goes to Puyo.
there might be a Puyo character.
Got it.
It depends on which character you're playing through, and I can't select different characters, so...
Uh-oh, he's doing some doggy shit.
Trying to think if there's anything interesting in the news recently. Video games, nothing really interesting happening. Like, nothing. I've heard about, what was that game that everyone's been talking about that's done by the people who did Faster Than Light? I was thinking about picking that up, because I've heard good things about it. It's something like Into the Breach. Is that it? I think I saw Vinny playing it. I kind of want to challenge Vinny to a race of Slay the Spire, but I need to, like, be consistent in winning first. And right now I'm just trying to get all the Chieves.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about that, but let's not talk about it, because then we'll get the video demonetized, and
Yeah.
no one wants to hear about sad things.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I've heard recently.
There's not a lot going on as far as video games
Um,
are concerned. Challenge Vinny to an IRL fight. I feel like I could beat Vinny in an IRL fight. I feel like I could
yeah,
beat
but who
most.
wants to see that?
Lots of people. They're like, that's a thing right now on YouTube. Is like YouTubers challenging each other to like fist fights, like boxing matches.
Colin, what are you doing?
Just sort of doing my own thing.
Aren't you supposed to, like, be clearing shit?
Oh yeah, I'm just like setting up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I was like...
The fuck are you doing, Colin? At some point, I actually have to like finish it, right? I can't just get greedy for like an hour. And then, yeah, let's just...
Spear attack!
I guess I actually have to like finish him at some point. Is he actually getting hurt? Is that hurting him? Is this gonna stop him in any degree? I feel like I've missed the mark by a bit.
What do you mean?
Like, I think I had to beat him by a certain time limit, and I don't think that's happening.
I mean, you're beating him.
I am, but I don't think he's gonna lose in time.
Oh. I don't know.
I feel like I could beat all the Vinesauce streamers up in a fist fight.
Why would you want to beat up your friends? That's
I
not nice.
wouldn't. I'm
That's
just.
not nice.
I know
You
it's
shouldn't
not.
beat up your friends.
I'm not gonna beat up my friends. Like, that's not a thing that's on the table for me to, like, challenge Vinny to a fist fight. I have no reason to challenge Vinny to a fist fight. But that's a popular thing on YouTube right now. Like, if you can't come up with good content, then just start a fight with someone and then challenge them to a literal boxing match and see how it goes.
That seems really dumb.
It's, I mean, good exposure for both channels, I guess. Can you die? Vinesauce, I mean, like, I would try and train. I actually weighed myself today, because that's how much work I had to do today. I had time to, like, just mess around with the weight at work, and...
Captain, I apologize for losing my composure.
Oh, his voice is unsettling.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Oh, wow, I got 1 star from that one.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I kind of fucked around for, like, a bit.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna finish this story mode, and then we'll probably stop for the night. I mean, there is, like, a wrestling thing that happens at TMG, but what am I trying to do?
Oh, yeah, that was kind of interesting. It was like...
They do that every year. It's pretty good.
Yeah, people got hurt, and it was funny.
Yeah. Luigi got beat up, I think.
No, I think he won.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I wasn't really paying attention.
I don't know, we came in at the end.
We kind of did come in at the end, and everyone was limping off.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do wrestling. Not even, like, the fake kind, because, like, you still get hurt.
It's still not pleasant.
And I'm, like... I mean, like... Even though I only weigh 195 pounds, apparently, I'm pretty proud of that. Considering I sat on my ass all day, and it's probably all fat.
Well, it's because you eat good food.
I do eat, like, good, clean food. Because you cook it for me. Otherwise, it would be corn dogs.
Corn dogs and beer!
Corn dogs and beer. I had beer last night. I felt pretty good. I had a beer and a burger, and it was good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 6'3" for clarification, so I think,
Do not resist.
Okay.
for the sake of understanding things, it's like 2 meters tall. Motomoshi, thank you for subbing. I feel like I would just play this offline, honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm enjoying the Tetris
We could
part.
do another, like, versus, but, you know, whatever.
Like, actually play together, like,
yeah, like, you know.
instead of just me monopolizing the entire stream like some sort of, like, asshole or something.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a novel idea, and I think we ought to do it.
Yeah.
Just to
I
see
think
how
might,
it goes.
I think, yeah, it might be good content.
It might be good content. So people might want to watch that.
Yeah. Cause yeah, I mean, it looks like fun.
It
Seems
is,
like
but
a fun game.
it would be good to see how it goes. How
Yeah.
about after this one we do that?
I don't know.
Rev and Tilda Monopoly win. Have you heard about the cheating Monopoly that everyone's talking about? Because there's nothing else to talk about with Monopoly.
Well, I mean, that's how you fucking play Monopoly. Like, be real. You play Monopoly and you cheat.
You get to be the
first thing
banker and then
do-
you cheat. Yeah,
the first
you
thing
start
do
by
is
being the banker.
You start by being the banker and fuck everyone else.
Yeah. Whoever the banker is the winner.
Like,
And Monopoly is one of those games that if you're wanting it to continue past the point where, like, you've won, you're an asshole.
yeah, see, like, when we played Monopoly as, like, a kid, we never used, like, the little houses and hotels. Because, like, what the fuck do you even do with that shit? Like, none
Once
of us
it's gotten to
understood
that point, like,
it. That's when it stops being fun.
yeah, then it's starting to get just, like, to the grind.
Yeah. But it's like, if you can get the, what is it, like Park Avenue and what is the other one?
You gotta do, the purples. That's the real trick. Everyone goes for the blues? Nah, it's not how you play.
I heard it was you go after the blues, because
Well-
those are like the most expensive, and the first thing you do is you put hotels on those and everybody gets fucked.
If they land on them, but there's such a small spot. No, it's not the purples, it's the one after the purples. It's like yellow, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was up really late one night and I couldn't sleep, so I watched a video on how to play Monopoly right.
Well, I mean, it's better that you watch that than try and think about, like, dick swirlies while we're trying to go to bed.
Fair enough. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's just...
Alright, like, seriously, finish her, because she's gonna lose anyways.
I mean, I'm trying, but I'm not getting good pieces, so I'm kind of just...
Blame the pieces.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, the music loop's really weird.
Oh, how do I leave? The original creator before Parker Brothers originally made Monopoly to feel awful as a metaphor for capitalism.
Yeah,
okay.
I believe that.
I could understand that, but also like,
Oh yeah.
which mode do you want to play?
I don't care. Whichever.
Fusion? Or no, it's
No,
Party
Fusion
that we liked.
hated.
We hated
because we
Fusion.
couldn't fucking figure it out. Yeah, that's fine. Party's fine. Party! Swap? They're saying play swap.
Which swap
Wait.
is...
I don't remember what party is. It's been like 2 minutes and I completely fucking forgot. Oh, hi. Yeah.
Monopoly based on communism. Every time you buy a house, everyone gets an even number of houses.
Oh, I want to be Carbuncle! Bagoo!
So I guess he's a Puyo dude.
Yeah,
Oh, that's...
but he's not a Tetrisy.
A guy came into work the other day and he was just trying to look for like a puzzle. Because he wanted to... I explained what the joke... Or asked him what the joke was. He said he was getting it as a joke and he's like, I just want to mess with my mate. He was British for some reason.
He was some reason British.
He was British. I thought he just had a speech impediment, but he was just British.
Oh wow, that's nice of you.
I know. I'm not going to be, like, awful about it. I'm not going to point out his speech impediment.
What?
You sound weird.
You don't sound American.
You don't sound Merkin.
Anyways,
and so he didn't know anything about video games, where you have, like, video game puzzles. He was like, what is this game?
you're like.
And it was Destiny, and so I tried to explain Destiny. It didn't seem like he really cared. And then he asked what Animal Crossing was, and I'm like, it's basically teaching kids about capitalism early. And he's like, yeah, that sounds great. And then he picked that one up. So
The puzzle.
yeah,
Aw.
that's basically what Animal Crossing is. Like, be disappointed that you're gonna be in debt for life.
Actually, you can get out of debt really easy in that game.
I've never done it because I don't.
Dude, it's like the first thing you do. Like,
The first thing I do is trick my house out with cool skeletons.
okay, the first thing I do is I live in a shack for like most of the game until I have a shit ton of money, and then I pay it off. Like,
See, that's the way you should play it if you want to think about it, like, reasonably, but also I could have cool skeletons and, farting things. Oh, I hate that.
we're gonna hit this too.
Fucking, god damn it. I don't know.
I love Animal Crossing. That's like one of my favorite games because it's so chill.
You still play the Animal Crossing,
Yeah, I still play the
Oh, fuck.
port.
I did that wrong. Oh, what? What are these pieces? What the fuck with that piece? Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I still play the mobile game, but I don't play it on my phone. I play it on my tablet because then I don't know, I don't spend all fucking day playing it. Like, I could spend all day playing it, but I don't. So, I don't know. Try getting wrecked for a change.
What?
What? You heard me.
I'm gonna lose. What? Ugu?
Ugu! Yeah. Carbuncle for the win.
Carbuncle.
It's the best name ever.
It's a really,
It's
good
really
name.
dumb,
It is.
but I love it.
Is Carbuncle your favorite now?
Yep.
I need to remember that the point of this mode is not combos. It's just to, like, activate the abilities as often as possible.
You get a better score if you do combos, though.
That's true.
And it's also, like, based off of, like, how well you do. So, like, you could do all the combos, because I did that before. I did all these, like, I kept using those things, but you ended up winning because,
Right.
because your score was better than mine. So it's kind of both.
Gotcha. You can't just prioritize. Oh, shit. Really? Oh,
Yep.
fuck. I was itching my nose.
Oh, baby, no! Sorry.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
What?
'Cause it sounds
Yeah.
like you're being... Thanks.
I love you.
I love you too.
But right now, I'm gonna beat your ass, so...
That's fair enough. That's the wrong one.
So bish!
I don't know why he sounds like a girl in the match, but then he sounds like Gerald every other time.
Wait, that's your character?
Well, when I'm saying Fireball, I think it is.
That's weird. Where's Gerald?
I don't know. I feel like it's got the wrong voice file.
Yeah, like, it's very wrong. I don't know why I just, like, brain farted.
Just doing the best with what I got.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it is doing it.
really weird.
That's really weird. That's gotta be a glitch. Oh my god! Where did that fucking come from?
I, like, wiped my board, dude. Where you been? Where you been?
Oh!
Yeah, I, like, wiped the board.
When you press replay, it's just the voice files over to the left, so you get second player's voice, and second player gets muted. What the fuck?
Weird.
What?
Weird.
What?
Okay, what?
That's weird.
Yeah!
Again?
Yeah, yeah. Again. Again! Are you gonna have the weird voice?
I guess.
Carbuncle! I kind of wish it was like a Pokemon thing where it just started shouting Carbuncle.
I mean, he was just... No, the other one was saying just words, right?
Yeah.
It was weird.
Oh, that's unsettling. Wait, that's me.
That's you, it's fine.
Oh. Oh, it's back to normal.
Yeah, it's back. So I guess it shifts it back once I, like, have a round. You don't need to. It's really okay.
It's not. It's fine. Don't be a wiener. Yeah. Oh, I see what you did. Tricky.
Why did this affect me?
What? Because I had the same thing.
Oh,
And I did
okay.
it to you.
I see. I listened to this really good creepypasta today. It was like Lovecraftian, but it wasn't shit. Like, I feel like so many Lovecraftian ones are like, they're not even scary anymore.
Yeah. That reminds me, I'm part of a book club.
Yeah.
And we just read, for February, we read Unnatural Creatures. It's a bunch of short stories that Neil Gaiman curated.
Who's Neil Gaiman again?
He wrote Coraline, and he wrote,
Oh, okay.
he wrote, Stardust, which is a really cute movie. Or it was adapted into a really cute movie. It's actually one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
That was, who is it? Robert De Niro in a dress?
Yeah, Robert De Niro plays like, he plays a gay pirate. So, yeah, but it's a good movie. So he's I want to say he's British. I
Neil
could be
Gaiman
wrong.
or Robert
Yeah.
De Niro?
Neil Gaiman,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. But anyways, so that was really good. It's a thick book, but it's broken down into like short stories by different authors of all like time periods even. And there was a few stories in there that were like really, really good, like kind of Lovecraftian if you like Lovecraft, or like Night Vale. So, oh, I should have got that last one. Fuck!
I feel like a lot of Lovecraft also ends up not being as good just because they just go, oh, there's Cthulhu there. Like, they don't do anything with it.
Okay, a lot of Lovecraft stories, like, if you don't understand them, it's okay, because, like,
He's just being
literally,
an asshole.
he would get told, like, Lovecraft would get told to rewrite a story, and so what he would do, instead of rewriting the story, is he would put it in his desk for a few months, resubmit it, and they're like, oh, this is great, love the changes. He never changed anything. So a lot of his stuff is really, like, unpolished. So if somebody's, like, trying to be pretentious about Lovecraft, just don't take any of their shit.
When
he's
you
not
told me
complex.
that, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
He's not a complex writter. He
He's
was
just
trying...
horribly written.
Well, no, he was trying to emulate, Poe. But he wasn't that great, because he never took time to actually, like, rewrite anything. But, yeah, so... Anyways, yeah, so... Unnatural Creatures is pretty cool. It's basically like... It's a bunch of short stories, and they all have the theme of, like... If there was a museum of unnatural creatures, these are the creatures that Neil Gaiman would pick to put in the museum. Yeah, if you think of it that way, that makes sense. But yeah, it was a great book. There's a lot of, like, different genres and a lot of actually different cultures in it as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Zombish! Something else that I've read.
I don't read anymore. I'm like one of those people that goes, I should read, and then I don't. Because I have dyslexia. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It is.
I mean,
But I feel like I ought to read, but also I don't spend my time that way.
About, like, the
I
nice
listen
thing
to a
about-
lot of stories.
Yeah, you listen to a lot of stuff. The nice thing about, like, the short stories is that, like, you can... What I usually like to do with short stories is I like to, especially in, like, books where there's a bunch of them, I like to just skip around and don't read them in order.
Right.
Just because, I don't know, it's kind of fun to, like, pick out which one you want to read rather than having to, like,
Read it in the
start
order.
from the beginning. That's usually how I read stories like that.
I've been listening to a little bit of Paradise Lost. Just because that that first line. It's not the first line he says, but it's one of the first lines that Satan says. Is fucking raw as hell. It's like, better to rule in hell than serve in heaven. That's fucking metal as fuck. I love that line. Ah, I got one last one.
Oh,
Oh, shit. That's a good glitch.
wait, so it said my thing instead of yours?
Yeah, so he was like, "Cuckoo! We won!"
I mean, I don't know. I really like reading, but I'm also like a gluttonous reader where like I have to read a book in one sitting. Like, it doesn't matter how thick that book is. I will sit down and read it in a day. So, I don't know, but it's been fun doing book club because, you know, pushes you to read something that you might not think about reading. Yeah, keep going.
One more?
One more.
Yeah, one more. But yeah, the one I listened to is... I mean, honestly, if I'm going to listen to, like, Creepypasta, it's probably Mr. Creepypasta, just because, like, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Someone in one of my videos was like, "Oh, so-and-so's better." And it's like, yeah, but fuck you. I don't care about your opinion. I like my friends, you know? And he hangs out with Hootie, so he's got to be good people. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, he did one called, something or other star, Brooding Star. That was a really good one. I highly recommend that one, because that I felt like was Lovecraft done right. Like, there was an unknown, but there was, like, rules to it to some degree. Like, at some point, this star came by and it fucked up everything, and so laws of physics no longer worked, like, regularly. And so, like, he had brought his son into the world, like, trying to teach his son about, like, what any of things mean. And his son wanted to be, like, a leader, and it's good. I'm doing a shit job explaining it, but it's a good one. Listen to that one. Maybe not late at night, just in general with Creepypasta. It's not the worst. It's not really too scary. It's more just interesting. I think I've gotten to the point that, like, it's certain creepypastas just aren't scary anymore, even though they should be. Not to sound like a badass or any, like, I've got, like, a huge E-peen or anything, but, like, it's just, like, certain stories aren't scary anymore. Also, I'm really sucking this time.
I'm doing horrible, too.
There's a custom version of, Puyo that they put custom characters in. I'd be down with custom characters. Especially if they didn't change anything. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I couldn't turn it. There are some SCP stories that are supposed to be scary. Some aren't. A lot of them are like, "Oh, this thing is really dangerous and you shouldn't mess with it." But we're messing with it anyway because we're fucking stupid. And then it ends up being bad. And it's like, that one's not interesting. I like the ones where it's like a thing that exists that's cool. Oh, fuck. I'm losing hard.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Carbuncle!
Carbuncle.
Those names are like... I want to know what the actual names of those characters are, because fucking Carbuncle... Really?
Carbuncle can't be the original name.
That can't be the original name. Fuck that
No.
shit. Carbuncle.
So I've got to play through all of Adventure Mode just to unlock Satan. I just want to play as Satan.
Well, you could let me play.
That's true. We could switch off when it's like Puyo ones, but I think we ought to like call it for today.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired and I'm being non-interesting.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Carbuncle is the original name? Are you serious?
It's a fucking stupid name.
I would expect something more like Pokemon-esque.
Yeah. I forgot I had the thing up on screen the whole time that told you which character we were.
Yeah.
Let me check and see if there's any art. Looks like there's two new arts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Again, today's Chronog game, who's paying me to tell you this, is Space Beast Terror Fright. I mean, they pay me if you buy it, or any of them. So if it's a good game, buy it with that link.
And
Sometimes the deal is pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean, if you like that kind of game, it looks like you can share it with your friends. Like
It's a 4-pack.
Yeah,
so
it's a
you
4-pack, so it's like $10 for a 4-pack, which.
And if you forgot to get someone a gift for like birthday or whatever, you can just go on Chronog and like buy a game, and then it's like, oh, I picked out this game, and most of the time it's pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good about like.
They've gotten better about it recently.
Yeah.
They did Cook Serve Delicious the other day, which is a game that Hootie really likes. It's like I don't know what it is, but apparently it's good.
Oh.
I don't know shit. Just generally.
Yeah, it's yeah.
This one's by Tony. It's not referencing anything as far as I can tell. It's just RevScarecrow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Tony. I like that he's like branching out into like different like aesthetics as far as like how to position the characters in it.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's good. Because figuring out new angles is difficult, because everyone wants to draw, like, I don't know, straight on or, like, 3/4 quarter face or whatever, but, like, Tony's been trying to do some other stuff recently. It's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fresh. And then we got this one from Joey.
Cool.
I think this is part of Joey's series that they're writing. I don't know.
Cool, I like the background. It's really cool.
Joey does a really good job with his backgrounds. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a template or if you're doing something special. I don't
pretty cool.
really know how this works, but it's good. So thank you. Thank you for the art, guys. I'm gonna stop now, I think. I'm a girl. I'm sorry. Thank you, Joey. Your art is good. I was trying to work it in so that we had to use the right pronoun, but then I didn't ever actually go around to using a pronoun. You're still female. There's a bit of a delay. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Sorry if this wasn't the most interesting stream in the world. I'm half awake and we're playing a game where we're not paying attention to chat.
It's really long.
It's really long.
I mean, it might work better if we just switch off.
I think
like,
switching off might work better.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I had a good time with it all the same.
It was fun, yeah.
Oh god. It shows chat now.
Uh,
Oh god. Oh god.
oh god, back!
Oh shit.
Ah,
Oh fuck. Ah fuck. Oh shit.